everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can probably tell from the title of this video, we're going to be talking about all the healthy hair products and habits that I'm going to be bringing with me into 2025. I tried to condense them as much as possible, but we've got some OG products in there that I've been using for longer, some new products that I'm really enjoying and going to be bringing with me into the new year, and just a whole array of different things. So I'm going to stop rambling, get straight into it. I don't think I could have done this video without starting with Heatless curls. If you follow me on any other social media, you know that I have experimented with these before specific heatless curls were made. I literally used to use rods from Amazon, like stick them into a sock and use it like that. So the fact that these have been a part of my routine for like a long time now, I'm very happy with. These are my Eternal Muse bonbons, and this is quite new, but I'm literally loving it, and it's the one that works really well on like my fringe bits is the Blowout Babe rods, and they're like more bendy. I spoke about this in another video. These are more bendy, and these are like quite soft cushion heatless curls, and then you've got the little cap that sits on top and protects your hair overnight. If you're going to be doing one thing to maintain your blowouts in the healthiest way possible, it is heatless curls. This is so you're not having to use as much heat and makes your blowouts last longer and waking up with princess blowouts. Next is a product and a habit. It's hair oiling, scalp oiling specifically. I always stimulate my scalp with the Fable & Mane comb, and then I follow up with the Fable & Mane Holy Roots hair oil, and I use this in my in-depth hair care routine. I just love it, and it's the perfect consistency for my hair type as well. So if you have a similar hair type and that's why you've ended up on my channel, this is for you. But have a little research into it, because Fable & Mane is a very inclusive brand and is made for many different hair types. Definitely look into Fable & Mane. Next is another very important habit to implement into your routine, I feel, is oiling your mids and ends. My OG favourite is the Coco and Eve Miracle Hair Elixir. I have so many of these lying around, like around the house. I just always like put it in my mids and ends morning and night, and it provides heat protection. I think all three of these do. This is the Kerastase Elixir Ultime and the Olaplex Bonding Oil. I just love them all for the same reason, really. I just love the consistency, and I just think if you're using any kind of hair oil on your mids and ends, doesn't matter what brand really, as long as you're not overdoing it and you're only using a little amount, it just keeps those mids and ends hydrated and nourished overnight and throughout the day. Also, I don't think the Skazoo has heat protection in it, but as an oil goes, this is a very similar consistency. I just love this. It's just so pretty to use, and I just feel like romanticizing your hair care routine is another way to get yourself into that kind of healthy hair headspace and to remember to do it. So if you have this like on the side, it's just like a nice little self-care thing to implement in. One habit that I'm absolutely bringing with me into 2025 is scalp serums for hair growth. I have been using the Way scalp serum. You can see I'm over halfway. I want to love it so much, but I really don't know what I should be looking for, and I feel like this year I'm going to do some more research in terms of like what it should be doing with hair growth, because I spoke about this before. Your hair can't speed up. I'm pretty sure your hair cannot actually speed up, but it can go at the normal rate that it should. So things like this would help it go back to your normal hair growth rate. If you've been using anything that's stunting it, if you've been having too much build up and stuff like that, it just keeps your scalp healthy, and then the growth that's coming through is going to be stronger and healthier. So ultimately any new growth is going to be healthier, stronger, and leave you with healthier hair in the long run. But I don't know, I'm just going to keep doing it. I might just flip between these two now, because I've heard so much about the Kerastase Genesis Anti-Fall Serum, which is basically the same thing, and they feel really similar consistencies. I'm going to flip between these two. One day I'll do this, one day I'll do this. Like, it's the same thing, just putting it on your scalp before bed, and it doesn't really leave too much of residue, dries into your hair, which is really good. So definitely going to be bringing this with me into 2025, keeping that scalp as healthy as it possibly can. Some sprays that I've been loving that work in a similar way is this Style on Steroids by Colour Wow and the Modern Hairspray by Sam McKnight. They do a similar thing where you can spray onto dry hair before heat styling, so it's kind of like giving that grip and texture as like a hairspray does, and that hold before you're putting the heat on. And it also works as a heat protectant as well. So as well as your wet hair heat protectants, you're just adding extra with these, which I just love. And I used the Modern Hairspray today, and I feel like my hair's holding quite well, but still not the best. That is my goal. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again, this year I'm going to figure out how to make my hair last as long as possible. Like, there's got to be a way, and I'm just missing the trick, because probably by the end of this video my hair is going to be like straight. But what can you do when you've got healthy hair? That's the thing. When my hair was bleached, it lasted so much longer in its blowout. Also bringing back the texture sprays. I literally used this all the time last year, like at the beginning of the year, and then for some reason I stopped and I started like using more oily products. But I actually feel like I need to bring this back into my blow dries to start creating more of a grip and more of texture, and I mean that's what it's for, you know, and creates volume and all that stuff. I might like put a little bit in now. Okay, next, I literally couldn't choose with my shower products. Starting off strong with the Nioxin. I just love the way this makes my hair feel. It's like, makes it squeaky clean, you don't need a lot, and it is an anti-hair loss shampoo, so it is like promoting healthy hair growth, and it's clinically proven to reduce hair loss. So obviously, if you're anything like me, I go through seasons where I have extra shedding. I definitely feel like it's less, not all gone completely, like you can't stop the hair shedding, but I'll be continuing to use it, and I got sent this as gifting, but I'm sure I will purchase it when I'm finished. And that is a shampoo that I use every time I shampoo. And then what I've spoken about before is I always double cleanse, always double shampoo, but the first shampoo will always be different. I've got so many that I like to just try them all, and then I've got my favorites, which is what I've got with me today. This will always be the second shampoo, the second cleanse, and I know it seems really extra, but I literally massage it into my head for 2 minutes. Like, I put a timer on and I make sure I'm literally massaging it in for that long, because that's another thing, is scalp stimulation, which I've spoken about before. I've got my head massager, so I'll go between massaging it in with my hands and then also using the scalp massager as well, gently on the scalp. And if you're treating your scalp good, you're going to be growing healthier hair in theory. So yeah, Nioxin #1 shampoo. Another absolute favourite, which I talk about quite a lot, is my Coco and Eve Clarifying Detox shampoo, but I don't use this every hair wash. This is really good if you're using any products with silicones. I've been doing my research. I am no expert, but I have been really trying to research especially products with silicones. There's a lot of talk that you shouldn't be using them. It coats the hair too much, but then I also have seen trichologists talking about you can use all those products as long as you are making sure that every now and then, once every few weeks, you are doing a detox shampoo to strip your hair back again. But I'm not going to talk more about it because I don't know everything, but I am definitely doing my research. So Coco and Eve makes your hair literally feel so light and clean and healthy. Definitely one to have as part of your routine. These are the other shampoos I've been loving at the moment. This is the Michael Van Clark 3 More Inches Exfoliating Scalp Shampoo. This literally smells like you are in a spa. Like, it's minty and fresh, and it's really, really good for your scalp health. Got natural plant extracts, clears flakiness and soothes irritated scalp. I don't know if I've spoken about it on here before, but I do have some dermatitis that flares up every now and then when I'm stressed and the change of weather and everything. So when that's not doing well, sometimes I use like a natural prescribed shampoo, but I don't really need to do that anymore because I kind of have it at bay, but things like this really help. Another one is this Way shampoo. It's just the fine hair shampoo. I bought this recently myself. I tried it years and years ago. I had gifting from them and I used to really love it, so I don't know why I stopped using it, but I recently repurchased it and I forgot why I stopped, because it just makes your hair feel like, I usually look for clear shampoos. Like, I like the colour of it. I knew that it wasn't going to leave a residue. It didn't. It's just a very good non-stripping, but makes your hair smell and feel really, really good. And it's obviously good for it to be quite lightweight when I have quite fine, flat hair naturally. So definitely going to be really into whey this year. I revisited Briogeo. I don't know why I got the mini. I used to have like the big tub of this shampoo. It's like a paste consistency, but then it really like lathers up into a shampoo, and this also smells like a spa. It literally is so minty and fresh, and this gives your scalp a very good cleanse. So maybe once a month I might do something like this. I'm definitely going to get myself a bigger tub soon because this is just very good to have around. And yeah, healthy scalp, healthy hair. Again, with hair masks, I just couldn't choose. I can't choose a favourite. I'll run through them quite quickly. They all basically have the same benefits. My Coco and Eve Like a Virgin mask is really, really good. A new brand that I've been trying is Maria Nilla, and this is the Head and Hair Heal Hair Mask, and I really, really love this. L'Oreal Absolute Repair Molecular Mask, I also love this, and I really like this range as well. So definitely look into this Absolute Repair Molecular range from L'Oreal. And when I bought the Way Fine shampoo, I also bought the mask, and this was really good. It's like a treatment mask. Again, I feel like Way is going to be a big brand for me in 2025 that I use a lot of. It's the Pheno hair mask that went viral on TikTok. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like hair gel. It's very thick, so when I feel like my hair needs extra love, I will usually reach for this. Then we've got the wet hair heat protectant stylers, blowout stylers and stuff. I am rinsing this Redken acidic colour gloss. I had this as gifting, but I definitely would repurchase this. It's very lightweight. I can literally always avoid the root with sprays like this because I feel like it might be too greasy, but I can section my hair and like coat the entire thing and it will not weigh it down at all. So literally loving this so much. And I am going to be getting into my, how can I say, like wet hair styling products much more this year. In the last couple of months I've been trying things out and just like ways to give my hair more grip, basically. Like I've said, I'm going to be trying to figure out how to get my hair to hold. So two that I've been enjoying and that I'm going to kind of experiment more with is My Hair by Sam McKnight Blowout Styler with heat protection. So it's literally like liquid form. Both of these are liquid form. This is the Olaplex Volumizing Blow Dry Mist, and also protects your hair from heat as well. I love it when products like this have heat protection in them as well. They definitely give the hair more of like a tackier feel, but not too heavy. I feel like maybe I prefer these to a mousse. I've never really gravitated towards any mousses, but I definitely want to experiment, so don't hold me to it. But yeah, these two I'm really enjoying for the blowout for wet hair. And then finally we've got my leave-in conditioners. I love a leave-in conditioner. If you know me, like I cannot do without a leave-in conditioner now. Another one I'm literally rinsing is the Redken ABC Acidic Bonding Concentrate, and this is a leave-in treatment. You literally only need like a pea size amount as well. It just leaves my hair feeling very, very soft. Another fave, you know I love my Fable & Mane Detangling Leave-In Conditioner. I use this a lot at the beginning of the year. I haven't used it so much recently because I've had lots of new products to try, but it was the one that basically got me into leave-in conditioners. So love this, very lightweight spray. I'm also loving the Fenty Hair Protective Type 5-in-1 Heat Protectant Styler. You again only need a little bit for this, like a pea size is pretty much enough, and it just does everything. It gives your hair some more sort of texture, it's a heat protectant, it's a leave-in conditioner, basically everything in one, 5-in-1. So this is another very good wet hair product. Another one that I don't talk about as much but was huge for me at the beginning of my healthy hair journey is the Living Proof Triple Bond Complex. This works the same as K18 and I also used that, but I ran out ages ago and didn't repurchase because I felt like I didn't need it anymore. But I'm going to start using this a little bit more just to maybe keep those ends healthy, and I might use it, you know, every couple months or something. So I'll keep you posted on that if it does any drastic changes. But I used to love this a lot when my hair was really, really damaged. So if that's why you're on this video, this is definitely something you should give a go. And also microfiber towels. When your hair is wet, it's super fragile, so you definitely want to be using something like this that's softer for your hair rather than your standard towel. I love this one. This is my Coco and Eve one. I've got quite a few. Got one from Olaplex, and my favourite is my Strand microfiber towel but I left it at my parents' over Christmas, which is really sad. So yeah, microfiber towels on wet hair. I feel like I could be missing things. I did some planning for this video, but you know, it's always evolving and changing, but all of those things I definitely try and make sure I'm doing religiously as part of my routine. Adopting a healthy hair routine is really good and makes you feel like you're really looking after yourself. It's just such a nice form of self-care in my opinion. So if that is something that you're gonna try and do this year, I definitely recommend it. And yeah, if you found this channel because you are starting your healthy hair journey, or you're in the middle of it, or you literally don't even know where to start, definitely send me a message. My DMs are always open. Always open to helping you specifically if you are really struggling, because I know the feeling. And if 2025 is your year, you've told yourself, I'm gonna get healthy hair, I'm just gonna be the start of my journey, like, it's a very good time to start. I feel like if you haven't particularly been taking good care of it before, or you've bleached it too much, or you've moved somewhere where the water has changed, like, could be literally anything, stress, whatever. I'm gonna stop talking now because I could just keep talking and talking and talking about hair forever, but I hope that helped and maybe gave you some ideas with where to start a little bit. And let me know if there's any other videos you'd like to see. And yeah, I'm very excited to see what 2025 brings. Hopefully it's just healthier hair, healthier, stronger, longer. Hoping my hair's gonna be like down to my hips by 2026. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.